Hey, Demar. Yo, why is it like that? So this is what they're seeing right now?
Yeah.
But I want them to see this.
That's what we're going to be doing next. So once you're ready to switch, you gotta press transition.
Press what, this? Shamar James. I don't know how to pronounce his names that well, but just bear with me. We're gonna start this off.
Robert Longerbeam, I would love from Rutgers.
What about Mello Dotson and Kobe?
Mello Dotson and Kobe Bryant, I just know he also got flagged for character. I've been an advocate for Kobe Bryant. He might have not done himself any favors.
Undrafted free agents are going to be crazy this year with his character.
Is that defensive line, assistant defensive line Brian King in there? I couldn't tell from just kind of the quick looks. Might have been David Overstreet that walked in there as well. It's tough to see who exactly it was. And we again, here's DJ Giddens going off the board.
But Shamar Jones, man, let me give you a little.
State goes at 151 to the Colts.
Give you a little breakdown about
Colts there. Cowboys have
Shamar James.
We were trying to figure out. Remember, Jaden Blue, 149, the first pick.
He came from Florida State.
For the Cowboys.
Florida Gators.
Today.
Dave Borgonzi.
And they had traded up the fifth round, up in the fifth round to grab him for the 152 pick, overall pick.
I'd love it if it were Boston.
They had sent 174
So when you say
in the 211 pick to Arizona for the
152
pick.
On the TV copy as well.
And
thinking it's a
the reason being of that, I'm assuming,
character guy, like leader guy, Chris
it's
Paul
overshown. He had
torn
ACL last year,
Shrine Bowl,
and I don't know if he's going to be ready, but he needs some depth on that side.
And he like we heard him talk.
So that's the reason why I think they picked him up.
There's a common theme amongst the drafted Cowboys trying to pull off leader guys.
What else about James? Dan Bludler had ranked him number 14th best linebacker in the draft.
So this was a guy that they met with at the
he
combine.
had 64 tackles,
and he had a lot of
4 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks.
Trade details here.
He's a young dude too, man.
And
he's like what?
For this pick for Shamar James, but
he's like what? 20 years old, team captain. He's like a sideline to sideline type of player. The ability to play all 3 downs. So I guess he's there for depth purposes or whatnot. I guess he's gonna rotate with the other players in the linebacker position. And he grew up a Dallas Cowboy fan too. So, but Cowboys seem like they get all the players that they got have that leadership mentality, and he was the team captain. So, I guess his personality, characteristics, he probably got a good motor and all that, etc. For them to draw attention to him. And looking forward to seeing how he play out. But that stands out by them trading up for him like that, because we didn't have a 4th round pick. So by them coming to get him, that means a lot. He was a 2-year starter, team captain, Senior Bowl player. He had 11.5 tackles for losses, 5 sacks in total. And 166 tackles. That's pretty awesome. So I'm gonna play this video right here. It's pertaining about him. how they call them up, and all that stuff. And they're gonna interview them, and then we'll go to the next player.
2-year starter at the University of Florida. You talk about high character guys. This is one that I got good reviews on whenever I did some homework on him at the combine after hearing that the two sides really did like each other. I personally had him, if I can find him on my board. I had him in the 4th round. This is one of the younger players in the draft.
So
Still hasn't even turned 21
round.
yet. He's going to kind of fit.
We about to talk about this running back that we just got. His name Phil Marfa. I can't even pronounce that. But yeah.
I got somebody who wants to talk to you.
Oh man.
Shamar?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Shamar, this is Jerry Jones with the Dallas Cowboy. You is
man.
now a Dallas Cowboy.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
We just
Thank
turned
you.
your card in, and you have
This
tremendous
Shamir
support in
James,
this
man,
room.
they're talking to him.
And that's
Yes,
got
sir.
to be exciting. I can't imagine what it might be like to think about playing
Yes, sir.
in the NFL. I really can't. I'm proud for you. Okay, here's our head coach, Shotty. Okay, bye.
Yes, sir.
Shamar,
Yes, sir. How you doing?
congratulations, man, from one Gator to another, brother. Hey,
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you.
Gator love, man. Hey, outstanding, dude. We've loved the film. We've loved just our time spent with you and the pro day and all the stuff. Congratulations, man. You're a Dallas Cowboy.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
So excited. Hold
Man.
on. I'm going to pass you off to Coach Eberflus, and he wants to say hello. But congratulations, man. Enjoy it.
Okay. Thank you.
Shamar.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Hey, this is Flus. How you doing, man?
I'm amazing, man. Thank you.
I tell you,
Jeez.
I'm so excited.
The
to
man
have
could
you.
barely
You got
talk,
so,
man.
You got so much
That's how
upside
excited
that'll
he
make
is.
you, just come in here and kick some
I was
ass.
feeling the
man. I'm
same way
just telling
too.
you.
Yes, sir. I'm ready to do it, Coach.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. I want you to talk to our backer coach, Coach Pagano, to you, okay?
Smart.
Coach, how you doing?
Great. A lot better now.
Man, thanks. Yes, sir. I'm excited as hell.
Super excited. It's gonna be a hell of a
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Man, I can't wait.
Get ready to work.
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
Pick is in on the TV stream. We're just waiting for the name to pop up and officially be it. All right, final guess from everybody, just while we're killing some time here.
Prosky Mary's my best guy, so I'm
Okay,
gonna
go with him. Zach.
Let's go Corey Kiner,
Corey Kiner.
running back from Cincy.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah,
running back Phil Maffa.
Phil
from Clemson.
Maffa. There, well, hey,
Yeah,
you
Phil
wanted
Maffa.
yourself a good compliment. Big-bodied running back. Phil Maffa is that guy.
He's
Yeah,
a punisher.
third team All ACC. When you brought it up earlier,
Yeah.
you needed a compliment for Jaden Blue. That was
Yeah.
the first name I went to on my board, and he
Phil
was a
Maffa.
formal visit at the combine. They had some connections with him specifically. Had over 2,800 yards during his time with the Clemson Tigers. I like this pick. You're trying to add some running back depth, and you needed something.
Wow. This man had a good productive years, man. Look like his tires kind of like got some miles on it, but 561 carries, 2,887 yards, 28 touchdowns. I love the touchdowns. 28 touchdowns. He was a third team All ACC, lead the team in rushing. He's a strong ball player. That's what's up. I want to see his measurables.
Something different than what you have on your roster, go with the 6'1" running back with some weight to him as well. Big, strong, physical running back. You're going to see him in these clips. I mean, he looks like he could be a tight end running the football at times.
Wow,
I mean,
look like a
he's
tight
fun
end.
to watch, but he can break away from you a little bit as well.
Yeah, native of the Ivory Coast, so he's an IPP qualifier at the very least.
Played
Over
at
2,000
Clemson.
yards in his final 2 seasons at Clemson.
He
3
did it for
players,
real.
potentially 4 on this roster. That could be the starting running back week 1 now. and you're throwing competition.
Wow.
You hope you get another running back
They
in
already
DFA to add to that
predicting
room
that he
and
gonna
just
start,
up the
eventually
competition in
start.
that room. They're going to need a guy. They're going to need a guy right there.
That's
and,
what we
it's gonna be
need, though. We
fascinating
need
to
that
watch.
So there's
competition
Mafu, Blue Williams, and
in the running
who's
back.
the fourth
In the running back class.
I was thinking Sanders, just because they are high on him. I don't believe that, but they are high on him. That was me, my bad.
I don't know, man. But yeah, shouts out to him. We'll see.
Nothing wrong with that pick, man.
Yeah, you get your guy. Remember, we're taking stabs at the market, and the market is going to have a lot of those running backs. I like the way you put that.
Yeah, and it's a productive guy from a value program.
So we
I
drafted
don't,
two
this is,
running
it's
backs.
a good value pick. I understand.
I don't
why
even
you
think
make this
they
pick
done
even with
yet.
some of the others that
They
are on
might
the board, but
probably gonna evaluate
we'll
them
see.
players.
This
and
guy
see
just ups the competition.
how
and
training
physicality
camp
part.
play out.
Committed.
Man,
I like the four running backs.
appreciate what
We
everybody's
got
saying
5
about this
running
kid,
backs.
but I think Krosky Merritt's a better player than
Under
this guy. Just
Lipke.
you watch the finish and stuff like that,
And
and
we got
Krosky Merritt
Deuce
has
Vaughn.
had his share. Maybe there's a character guy here. I don't
Devontae
know.
Williams.
But
We got
New
Miles
Mexico,
Sanders.
Arizona,
We got
the
Phil
transfer
Maffa.
stuff, not having, it seems like everybody in North
And the
America
other one
gets a
that
transfer,
we
but
just
this
got,
kid. But you watch him, if you
Jaden
study
Blue.
him at New Mexico, he played mainly as like in a pistol formation. He's really good patience as a runner. He had some running lanes in those games. He's downhill. He's not going to give you a lot of elusive cuts. Maybe very similar to this guy, but he's going to run through tacklers. He's going to blow defenders up. He tends to build up speed as he goes. He hits the hole with some authority, and when the gap's open, getting the second level. There's a lot to like about receiver out of the backfield. You guys were kind of saying this guy's not going to give you much. Krosky Merritt can catch the football, and there's some awareness with him with some blitz pickup and where he needs to be. I love his physical style. I just don't think he's very creative.
To me, what stood out first, just knowing it's America's team,
America's
the
team, baby.
presence that they have as a team in the program, just what stood out to me, and just having those conversations, just talking about the type of people that they like to draft, the type of people that they want to represent their brand, and also the type of people that they want to represent the culture.
Hey, Phil, congrats on being drafted. As that 7th round turned about, what were kind of your emotions? Were you having some doubt, or did you keep belief the whole time? What were you feeling? And then when you got that phone call, how was the relief of it?
Yeah, I was having some doubt for sure. Just having that in the back of my head of going undrafted, just preparing for that. But it's just for the Cowboys to be able to take a chance on me at the last minute, it meant a lot to me, and I feel like it's a perfect place.
Yeah, and you went to high school at Grace in a 7A power in Georgia. You went to Clemson. You've been at these big-time programs. Coming to a franchise like the Dallas Cowboys, how do you think you can use that experience to your advantage so this moment's not too big for you?
I can use that experience, just all the things I went through in my football career and in my life. Just applying that to the game, all that adversity that you have from the injury early on in the season, lingering on throughout the season. But, just for the Cowboys to be able to believe in me, gives me a lot of confidence to want to continue to put my best foot forward.
Well, Phil, Coach Schottenheimer's wanted to build a culture and have the right kind of people in the locker room. How would you describe yourself? Like, what are some of your interests maybe off the field?
Off the field, I'm a pretty chill guy. I love doing Legos. Love hanging.
All right, next up, we're gonna show you some highlights of this player that Phil Maffa do, and see how you play like. Give me a second, I'm gonna put it up right now.
On 2nd and goal, it's a touchdown with ease. Phil Maffa.
Maffa broke through the first wave and on his way Across midfield, still on his feet.
On second and goal, it's a touchdown.
Man, he looked pretty good. Like the goal line running back. Oh,
Broke through the first wave, and
he got some speed, man.
Midfield, still on his feet.
No way.
Down inside the
Cage, get bailed out.
And scoring is Maffa on the touchdown.
Look like he's 6 foot tall.
Phil Maffa.
He got some speed to him, man.
Phil Maffa all the way.
I like that.
We'll make it back to a 2-score game. Maffa.
He's gonna be like a goal line type of player, man.
Gonna pound it. Maffa. And Maffa is gone. Syracuse got
Nah, he gonna take somebody. He's gonna take somebody lunch money on our team. That's what it looked like.
Best starting field position of the afternoon.
Ooh. Yeah, you're a big dude, man. Look how you patient right there. Ooh. Nah, not the stiff arm.
and snap it directly to Maffa. He tries the right hand side.
Seems like he's hard to bring down too.
Between the tackles, they gash that
Oh,
front.
between the tackles.
Maffa on the move. Phil Maffa
Can't
kicking
catch
in
him.
the turbo.
Ah, they got him.
And bring it in. Maffa into the end zone. Instead, it's Maffa behind the blocking of the defensive lineman Peter Woods. The emotion give is the big number 7, and Phil Maffa scores. Give the Maffa.
Pretty good. I like that. Next up, we're gonna talk about Jay Tour, dude. I did my little research on him.
With the pick, and then they're right back to work about 20 selections later at pick 239. They're interviewing
Kenny,
celebrities.
That's not Kenny. I almost said Kenny
No,
Chesney.
that is,
that's the guy that does the commercials with Peyton Manning.
Yeah, he's on like the insurance commercials.
What he's saying.
He came from Houston.
Did you?
I got it.
You know which one it is? I don't want to look. I want to be surprised.
I don't know the pick, man.
We're supposed to.
Oh, it is.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah, let's go. Woo, woo, woo.
Defensive tackle out of UCLA.
Yeah.
Jay Toia is the selection.
Yeah.
Jay Toia. What kind of name is that? He had 91 tackles. That's pretty awesome for his size. 9 tackles for loss, 3 sacks. Team captain. There goes another team captain. He was a 3-year starter. D tackle. That's pretty awesome.
There is a D lineman at San Jose State. His cousin's a D lineman at USC.
Yeah, he runs in his family, man. They got a trend over
started
there.
36 games over 4 seasons, and he helped anchor a 2-time top 10 rushing D. So this guy, to me, is going to keep your linebackers clean. He's going to be stout against the run. He's going to be able to give Mozzie and Justin Rogers, whoever else makes that team as a one-tech.
This cat battles all kinds of blocks. I mean, he is really, really good at doing that, and I think he can penetrate. He can cause problems that way as a pass rusher. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of sacks, but man, he's one of those guys that if he gets going, he gets that head of steam going, he can be powerful. I mean, he can control some blockers with the way he plays.
Yeah, and he, like you said, just a ton of size. He comes from a football family. He has a brother that plays for the Eagles in Sionika. He was drafted last year in the 3rd round.
What?
He has a younger brother that's a 5-star defensive tackle that's getting recruited by about every single guy in the country. I'm sorry, did you mention it?
No.
Why are y'all looking at me?
Didn't you say all that?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, Zach just said that.
Four tackles for loss.
Tired, man.
No, it's all good, dude. Maybe there's some people that just tuned in.
I thought you were going to add something to it.
My fault.
It was almost.
You probably got the pronunciations way better than
it was. It was almost word for.
He's got a ton of.
Yeah. How about Jay Toya on the line, our newest Dallas Cowboy? Jay, congratulations on the selection. What's going through your head right now?
Thank you so much, man. I'm just blessed. Just blessed, man. It's a dream come true.
How much family do you have in attendance? I mean, it sounded like a pretty big roar whenever the phone call was answered.
Dude, yeah, your tape's unbelievable. You got the rugby background, a bunch of family members that are also playing.
Right there.
How does the rugby background help when it comes to playing in football?
Honestly, I think it's everybody.
Hey, Jay, there's a UCLA defensive tackle on this roster, and Osa Digizua. I'm curious if you have any relationship with him and how excited you are to work next to him.
I know who he is. I hope he knows who I am. I've met him a few times at UCLA, but he was already.
Your tape, you open up opportunities for Schlesinger, Madrano, even some of the pass rushers, Oladejo, too. Being able to open up things, that's unselfish. And why is that such a big part of your game? And do you still get gratification when you pull a guy out of a lane and then you see one of your teammates laying a hat?
I mean, yeah, that's just what the sport's all about. It's a team sport all around. So, I'm a big team guy. Whatever I can do to help the team win, I'm all for it. Whether that's
4 players tomorrow that I'm gonna talk about and break down. It'll be our day 1 and day 2 picks. Well, our first round to the 4th round, I'm gonna talk about the 4 players that we got. So, and we'll go from there. This dude right here, I can't even pronounce his name, but.
Cowboys just got one of them for themselves as well. Johnny Cornelius, the newest Dallas Cowboy, is on the phone. Pick number 204 in the 6th round. Johnny, congratulations. Good to hear from you. Just kind of talk about what this moment means to you.
Thank you so much. This is a blessing. Me and my family, we prayed about this, and I'm just so happy to get the dream come true. So, like I said, I'm ready to put the work in and continue to accept.
Congrats to Johnny. How would you describe your play style for the Cowboy fans that are listening and maybe haven't gotten the chance to watch it yet?
Got you. I say you get a motor in the run game. Someone move somebody off the ball.
And a technician.
We got a nice steak. We had a great conversation.
There we go.
Man, you're in a good city for good steak whenever you get back down here very, very quickly. Now, there's a long, rich tradition of offensive line here with the Cowboys. Of course, a first-round pick at the guard spot, too. I mean, what's it going to be like putting the star on the side of your helmet and having that opportunity to compete for playing time here?
Like I said before, it's a dream come true. I'm just so ready to be a part of that tradition and learn from all the vets and just be a part of that. I'm ready to be a Cowboy.
50 career starts at right tackle.
You grew up in Harlem, and there's not a need to drive cars around there, but I heard you didn't get your license.
Dallas Cowboy, Johnny Cornelius, offensive.
Johnny Cornelius. Let me look at his highlights a little bit. Yeah. pretty much it for the night. I got a lot of homework to do. Everything gonna get better, man. I was just, trying this out for the first time these past couple of days from this NFL draft, and I'm excited. I got a lot of work to do, so hopefully, I get more fans in here and more supporters or whatnot. And so y'all just hold on tight. I'll see y'all another time, man.